Title: The Reflection That Blinked. Every mirror in Ayan's house was covered with a cloth. Not because he was superstitious. Not because he feared ghosts. But because he saw something in the reflection, something that shouldn't be there. It all began 3 weeks ago, on an ordinary evening. He was brushing his teeth when he looked up into the bathroom mirror and saw himself. Except, he wasn't moving. The reflection stood still, motionless, while Ayan's hands were brushing. Then it blinked. A second too late. He stepped back, toothpaste foaming in his mouth, frozen in disbelief. The reflection smiled. He ran out of the bathroom and didn't go back for the night. Maybe it was exhaustion. Maybe his mind was playing tricks. But from that day, the reflection no longer copied him exactly. It lagged. Twitched. Grinned when he didn't. At times, it would mouth something he couldn't hear. He recorded it. Showed it to friends. Nothing happened in the recordings. Just him, doing normal things. But in real time the reflection had a mind of its own. So he covered every mirror. He avoided reflective surfaces. He even stopped turning on his phone's front camera. But it didn't stop. One night, his microwave door polished steel reflected it again. There it was. Standing still. Not copying him. This time, its mouth moved slowly. Forming words. He grabbed a marker and wrote down what he saw: I am not you. That night, he barely slept. He decided to stay at a friend's house. No mirrors. No reflections. It worked for a day. Then, at 3 a.m., the smart TV turned on by itself. Black screen. His reflection standing still. Only this time, it wasn't alone. Behind it, another shape. Tall. Angular. It moved fast. The screen shut off. Ayan called a therapist. He tried hypnosis. Regression therapy. Meditation. All he found was a memory buried deep of a hospital room. He was 6. There had been a fall. A head injury. He remembered a nurse saying, "He's a mirror case." What did that mean? He began digging. Old hospital records. Archived files. He faked a research project to gain access. And then, he found it. Patient number 23, mirror syndrome, a rare neurological condition, not officially recognized. Described as perception dissonance of self-identity across mirrored dimensions. One entry stood out: patient claims to see delayed reflection with independent behavior. Reports of mirror self attempting communication. At stage 4, reflection attempt synchronization breach. Subject must avoid direct mirror exposure beyond 9 seconds. That file was his. Ayan felt like the ground vanished beneath him. It wasn't a hallucination. It was happening again. He returned home and tested it. He set up a large mirror. Took a deep breath. And stared. 1 second. 2. The reflection copied him. 4. 5. It started smiling. 7. It raised its hand while his was down. 9. The mirror shimmered like water. 10. The reflection stepped forward. Ayan fell back. It didn't come out. But it moved closer. He covered the mirror again. Shaking. That night, a note appeared on his bathroom mirror written backwards, almost out. He contacted every neurologist, physicist, even paranormal researchers. One man responded. Dr. Kunal Roy. Former research fellow in dimensional psychology. He met Ayan at a small cafe. Kunal listened carefully. Then pulled out a worn notebook. He showed sketches. Reflections climbing out of sinks. People vanishing after mirror exposure. These aren't stories, he said. They're breaches. Most don't survive stage V. What's stage V? Ayan asked. Kunal's eyes darkened. When the reflection no longer needs the mirror. That night, Ayan boarded up his bathroom. Unplugged every screen. Lived in candlelight. But the mirror world wasn't done. In the quiet, he heard whispers. Words he didn't know. One night, he woke up and found the hallway mirror uncovered. His reflection was gone. Panic gripped him. He looked around the room. Nothing. Until he turned back to the mirror. And saw his bed. His body. Sleeping. It was reversed. He wasn't in the real world anymore. He was on the other side. He screamed. Banged the glass. No sound escaped. He watched himself, his real self, wake up. But it didn't look shocked. Or confused. It smiled. Waved at him. Then turned around and walked away. Taking over his life. In the mirror world, Ayan was trapped. Every object was reversed. The sky was dull gray. Time didn't pass the same. There were others' reflections trapped in their own loop. Some cried. Some had gone mad. Then, he met someone. A woman named Lyra. She had been trapped for 12 years. They talked through glass walls. She told him, there is one way out. Ayan listened. You must find your anchor, she said. Something your real self cannot replicate. A memory. No, a flaw. A wound. A truth. If you speak it to the mirror, she continued, you can break the symmetry. But you only get one chance. Ayan wandered the mirror city for what felt like weeks. He recalled childhood secrets. Moments of fear. Regret. Then it hit him. When he was 6, after the fall, he had tried to push his twin brother off the swing. The guilt. The accident. His brother didn't survive. It wasn't a fall. It was him. He returned to the mirror. His other self stood on the other side. Smiling. Confident. Living his life. Ayan stepped forward. And whispered, I killed Kabir. The mirror rippled. Cracked. Shattered. He woke up on the floor. In his home. Every mirror broken. His breath was real. The reflection was gone. But on the ceiling. A single line etched in reverse, we remember.